with you. How's it going? It is raining where I am. It is raining, but hey, we don't let no water stop us. So let me get my camera set up here this morning. I hope everybody is doing pretty good. We are, let me just put you guys right here. Sorry about that, guys. I know you don't want to be all in my face this morning, but I had some people over yesterday and I moved my treadmill, so I had to fix it. I have to adjust it back this morning. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? You guys doing good? I hope everybody is doing good this morning. I hope you are taking care of yourself this morning. It is a lot. Yeah, so whenever I have people come, I move everything out of the way. And so that's what's happening. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So how's everybody going? Doing this morning? I have on my waist trainer today with the hopes that it trains the waist. That's the hope. All right. So we got that going on. Hey, quiet one. How are you doing? How's it going? I'm just setting up my cameras and making sure my head is on straight today. I'm going to do some kettlebell work today. Yes, I'm going to do some kettlebell work. I'm going to do light. I'm going to do it light for me since I've been lifting heavy weights. So just doing that. But everybody, welcome to the Start Your Day with the Win workout. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, y'all can't see, I have my board right here. I have to write my stuff down in the morning so that I don't be forgetting what I'm doing. So make sure you guys get your water for today. Make sure you get your water so that you have your water for today. Before we get started, make sure you get your gloves to protect your calluses. Hey, John Lar, how you doing? Make sure you get your weights or your kettlebells. We are going to do a little bit of weight work today afterwards. I'm not feeling as sore. It's a little bit sore, but it's not as sore. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get crack-a-lacking on that. Let me turn on my TikTok people. They're like, what? Why are we not on yet? Get moving. We was right. So how are you guys doing? They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right, man. Yes. So I'm Gary, go ahead. Good morning, TT. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? We are doing yet another Start Your Day with the Win workout because I will not quit on you. If you're going to be here with me, I'm going to be here with you, and we will be here with each other. So how are you guys doing today? This is too big, but I should still wear it because it helps, I believe, with your toxins and so forth or whatever. So please welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic is going to be pushing through difficulties. Thank you, Quiet One. Thank you so much. It is overcast today outside for me, so it's a little bit darker in here because I work out in front of my windows so that it can have like some natural light and good lighting. So good morning, Miss Brenda. Good morning, Sandra. Welcome in, Fred. Not Fred, but Fled Wilson. It is the morning where I am. I'm on the East Coast, Fled, and it is 8:37 or so here. Elias Rose Boutique, also known as Miss V. You know what, Quiet One, thank you so much for saying, hey, go ahead and follow this page. Thank you so much. You know what, there's this guy on TT, and I consider him like I consider him sort of like my social media coach, if you will. And he said to me, I was in a class with him one time, and he said, if you don't tell people to follow you, why would they follow you? He was like, people always assume that people know like they should follow you, right? And so at this time, I was probably around, I don't know, 7,500 followers, maybe 7,000 followers or something. And I have this, I just go and I do this course with this guy. And he was like, you should, every video, he was like, if you look at people who have a lot of people who follow them, they ask them or they say to them, like in every video, to follow their page. And I was like, really? And so I simply started trying it. And so from that point, now I'm almost at 15,000 for that particular platform. So it has helped. It has helped. So good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Trolls will be blocked. Stupid questions will be blocked. I just want to let y'all know, first thing, if that's your energy, you will be blocked. So everybody, we have good vibes in here every morning. My name is Yasmin. You are in the Start Your Day with a Win workout, okay? The Start Your Day with a Win workout. This is a 15-pound weight vest. This is not a lifesaver or whatever stuff that people have said. This is a weight vest. That's absolutely right. And so we're going to get some walking in this morning, okay? I'm actually going 3 miles an hour on here right now with my weighted vest, with my waist trainer. This waist trainer is actually too big, but you know, they just wrap them around. So that's what you do, all right? So I hope everybody is doing good this morning. Good morning, Greta, how are you doing? Good morning, Ty. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, how is everybody doing this morning? You guys, I don't know. Thank you for the people who have been going to the videos, looking at the videos, and leaving comments. Good morning, Elena Espinosa. Good morning, where you been? Thank you guys for coming and checking out the videos. I appreciate that. We are now, I crossed over 1.2 million followers yesterday. And so through all of my platforms, I'm reaching 1.2 million viewers a month. So, you know, it's a lot. It's really interesting. I have some really engaged people who are talking about, you know, one of the big topics right now on my pages is family estrangement. We've been talking about that. We've been talking about involved Black fathers. We've been talking about that. It's been a really great energy. Yes, Elena, thank you. Elena says, I'm right here, my friend, you look great. You know what? We got through that holiday. Y'all, I made some macaroni and cheese, and I don't even be eating dairy like that. So you know, but I did have me a little bit of macaroni and cheese this holiday. But I'm right on track. I'm going to keep on doing what I got to do. Yeah, but we've been having a lot of conversations on the page about different things that are going on. So I try to keep that engagement. One of the things that you guys will notice as you get older, sometimes it's hard. Adult friendships are difficult. And so one of the things that I like to do in my community, as you guys know, have some good conversation, build some communication. Hey, Akira, how you doing? Yes, you know, build that communication and that trust. So, yes, everything, Alina says, everything in moderation is fine. That's right. So you guys, I don't know if you have your stair stepper today, your treadmill. I don't know if you're doing jumping jacks, but let's get some cardio in this morning. I'm trying to lift my feet so you guys don't hear me dragging my feet on this thing today. So let's do it. Yes. Today, I want to talk a little bit about pushing through difficulty and what the challenges are of pushing through difficulty and what are some of the ways that we can get a little better at that. And again, you guys, you know, you always hear me say, check in with yourself, check in with yourself. What difficulties, how can you push through a difficulty if you're not really acknowledging that you're having a difficulty, right? So your first thing that you have to do is check in with yourself. What are some of the challenges that you're facing? Okay? You can't, a lot of people will have the same problem week after week, month after month, year after year. And part of that is that they're not realizing, okay, well, they see the problem, but the depths of the problem and the layers of it, they don't see. And so how can you effectively make change for something that you're not even really looking at yourself, right? So one of the things that we have to make sure that we're doing is checking in with ourselves and dealing with whatever difficulty that we're having, right? All right. We are moving today. I went up to 3.2 on here. I'm on a 5% incline. This is a 15-pound weighted vest, okay? This is a waist trainer. A personal trainer told me these are really good to bring up your body heat and help you burn more fat. Again, I'm not a personal trainer, so I have no idea if that's true. That's what somebody told me, okay? So that's what's going on today. All right, you guys, so today's topic is pushing through difficulty. And the first step that I just said, yes, was you got to check in with yourself and know, okay, what you're going through. We have a question first here. So do I like the weighted vest? I do like the weighted vest. I do like the weighted vest because it gives you just a little bit more push and you can feel a little bit more burn. I do like it. I do feel it works as a weight loss tool, but you have to walk more with it. So say, for example, you're not really walking and you get it and you're saying you're doing 3,000 steps a day. To really feel a difference, I feel with using a weighted vest as your main weight loss tool, you got to be walking more. But that being said, you can adjust to it very quickly. Ty and Miss V over here on my YT side, they both, I know, have weighted vests, and I think they shared with me that they adjusted to it very quickly. And so I had an 8-pound vest, and this is 15. I adjusted to the increased weight very quickly. Okay? So if anybody is interested in that, I have it in my showcase. There's another question, guys, about how often do I walk with it? I walk with it on here for like 30 minutes a day. And then if I go outside and walk later for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I walk with it like that. Now, I have to say, walking outside is probably one of my favorite exercises. But once this starts getting cold, I like to, go to the gym and stuff like that. Because I don't want to be like right now, it's raining, it's supposed to snow, and all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to be outside in that. Right? And so I don't walk with it everywhere. All right, you guys, I'm almost at 10 minutes here on this. Feel free, if you guys have any questions like we've been having in our chat this morning, thank you so much. Now, you guys, as I told you guys before, I do not generally like the waist trainer. I don't know why I don't like it, but I am already hotter doing it. So, like I told you, a personal trainer told me to use it, and I can already feel the heat already up to my neck, okay? All right, so let's go back to our lesson, pushing through difficulty. So the first thing, you got to check in with yourself. And again, a lot of the lessons are going to feel repetitive because we're really talking about your mindset, right? With whatever difficulty that you're having, what is your goal? What is your why? Why do you not want to have that difficulty, okay? You've heard, I'm sure, over recent years, people say, oh, know your why, know your why, know your why. Why does that keep coming back into lessons that I'm giving as well when we're doing our workouts? Because mindset matters. It always comes back to your mindset, okay? All right, so if you're going through a difficulty, okay, how do I want that difficulty to change? What do I want my life to be like on the other side, okay? So that's the thing. You have to know your why. If you know your why, the theory is knowing your why is going to motivate you, okay? It's going to help you to be focused and intentional, all right? We talk about intention a lot, okay? What's your intention when you're thinking about getting something done? What is your intention? Is it your intention to just get through it? Is it your intention to do a good job? What is your intention? Again, if you've been here with me a while, there are certain things we're going to keep hearing. Check in with ourselves. Be intentional, right? Know your why. Because if you can fundamentally change how your mind thinks about stuff, your whole life can change for the better, okay? And so what is your why? If there's a challenge that you're having, why are you having that challenge? How would you want it to be different? Again, one of the things that I feel so many of us are guilty of is doing everything for everybody else, checking in with everybody else, but never checking in with ourselves. Yes. So Miss V has a great comment today. She says, best way to burn fat is through sweat. And she says, but you have to stay hydrated to loosen those muscles. Thank you so much. Yes, Calabi 12, good morning. Davia, welcome in. Good morning. Calabi 12, good morning. Yes, the quiet one. Change your mind and you change your life. Absolutely. And so that's why we talk about stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated. We are moving along today, guys. We are going to do some kettlebells after this. We have 17 more minutes on our walking pad, okay? Now, I like the walking pad. This is a small one. I believe it's on sale now, under $90. It's like shocking, you know, but they got it on sale now. But it's super easy to set up. It's super easy, so like, I throw it in a coat closet when I'm done for the weekend, and it's good to go, all right? So let's keep going this morning. Yes, let's keep going this morning. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. How is everybody doing this morning? Are you doing good? Did you sleep well? How was your day? What are your goals for today? Our topic today, I know I haven't taken a step off here for a second. I've been so good today. Yes, good morning, everybody. Yes, we are doing good. We are doing good. Woo, I'm just making sure we're not having any toxic. I'm making sure we don't have. Yes, okay, so Quiet One said, it's like a job interview. I would directly ask for the job in the interview. Oh my goodness, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? When are you asking? You would ask the people? Wow, I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Yes, I love that. Yes. Okay. Hi, Aman. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes. Yes, I know. I had this program when I was in middle school and high school, and I think it was really middle school. But they taught us when I grew up in Delaware. The program was called FAME, and it was about teaching black kids, the engineering field and getting us introduced. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. User 728, I think, welcome. Thank you for liking the live. And they taught us about how to, engineering, what it was about. They taught us how to take the SAT. They did a whole lot to try to help us. But one of the things that they did is they taught us how to interview, to job interview. And, years later, it's such a skill. I don't know if you guys, I did a video yesterday, I believe, about Shedeur Sanders being at the press conference and his poise and his ability to respond to some of the questions are kind of ratchet, and he still knows how to pivot and answer really beautifully. And I put it up on YT as well, and I think I got some comments or what have you. And that's what they taught us at this program when I was in middle school. I grew up in Delaware, and the program was called FAME. And one of the things that it did was teach, okay, when you go to an interview, have a firm handshake. When you go into an interview and you sit down, sit up straight, don't slouch. When you go to an interview, there's certain clothing that you should wear versus clothing you don't wear. And like, people will look at that now and think, oh my God, like, why would you need to know that? But I've never gone into an interview and not killed it. And I believe it's because of what I learned as a middle school student. Like, they would have mock interviews literally with us, and based on how you came in the room, they were like, you came in the room with your head down. Your shake wasn't firm. Like, they would really critique us as kids. And so when I then became an adult, you know what I'm saying? So then when you become an adult, you know, okay, how I'm going to interview. Whereas a lot of people, if they never had a how to interview class, when they're doing the interviews, I'm very affirmative. If I'm interviewing for clients, since I work for myself, or interviewing with them or pitching them, I say, hey, I hope you appreciate your business enough to hire somebody to make a difference. Like, I let them know, like, it's on y'all, because if you don't hire me, it's a loss for you, right? And there are ways that you can couch, your words that you're basically saying to somebody, I would love to work with you, and if you don't choose me, it's a loss. And so, to that point, quiet one, I receive your point, being affirmative. And again, how many conversations have we had about believing in yourself and self-confidence, okay, and what you have to offer, I've never done a full episode on imposter syndrome. I'm going to do that for tomorrow. I'm going to write that down for tomorrow. But imposter syndrome is this syndrome where you don't believe you're deserving. You don't believe. Thank you so much. I saw it went up so fast. Hey, bro. Or Rudy, is that what that says? Jeffrey? It's moving so fast. But imposter syndrome is when, like, you have all the reason to believe in yourself. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Excuse me, but you don't. And even, like I said, I work on this stuff every day. You guys know I come prepared. I want to do a good job so that we've worked our bodies, but I'm also giving you something great to think about. But guess what? I still deal with imposter syndrome. Okay, thank you, Heather. Okay, thank you. Yes, Jeffrey, you're from South Africa. How are things there? Yes. All right, that's good to know. But I still deal with imposter syndrome. When my community crossed 1 million monthly viewers, which it did like on Friday, I was just like questioning, well, how is this possible? How could 1 million people be showing up on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube? Like, how is this possible? Hey, Princess Marie, right? Because I didn't want to believe it happened so fast. I didn't even want to believe it. That's imposter syndrome. When you have all the facts, but you still don't want to believe that you are who you showed up to be, right? Imposter syndrome. You're talented, you're qualified, but you still want to tell yourself you don't deserve the job. You don't deserve the opportunity. You don't deserve the sponsorships. You don't deserve whatever. That's imposter syndrome. Why? Because you are feeling like an imposter even though you've done the work. If I show up every day, why wouldn't my community grow? If I genuinely try to connect with people every day, why wouldn't it grow? Why wouldn't people? You feel what I'm saying? So imposter syndrome is about the fact that you have done the work. You have shown up. You have gotten the training. You have gotten a certificate. You have the experience. And you still want to believe you are not worthy. Imposter syndrome makes it difficult to push through difficulty. Because in the inside of your brain, you don't believe you deserve to overcome the difficulty. You don't believe you deserve to overcome the difficulty. So tomorrow's lesson is going to be about imposter syndrome, okay? But it tied in really nicely today because that is a lot of our stories. You notice how in your life, if you keep going up the ladder or you want to keep going up the ladder, you keep creating problems for yourself mentally. Reminds me of Poppy Pies. Hey girl, hey there. Reminds me of that quote, we accept the love we think we deserve. Absolutely. Or we use the classic line, I'm not ready yet, when the only person who thinks that is you. Thank you, Poppy Pies. 100%. 100%. Right? So we got to address, again, check in with ourselves. What is one of the ways to blow that out of the water? Sit your butt down and write down all the reasons why you're qualified. All the reasons, write them down. Because now your facts that are going to stare back up at you from that paper is going to override your mind trying to tell you you are in fact an imposter. A lot of people, I know I'm a writer, and you know I always tell you to write things down. It's still a good tool. Don't judge me because I'm a writer. Yes, Poppy Pie said in our comment over here on YT, you're ready for that next step. You're ready for that next promotion. You're ready for that next challenge. Absolutely. But in our head, we're telling ourselves, hey, Mr. 2760, we're telling ourselves we don't deserve it. We are unworthy. How dare we think? How dare we, right? And I'm telling you, I went on Claude when the community crossed over to 1 million, and I went on to AI and I said, I did this, so what should I do now? And Claude was like, well, tell people, post it to your LinkedIn, post it to this, post it to that, post it to that. And I felt myself saying, and I just want to share with you guys, and you guys, you know, I come on here and I try and I put forth this effort every day. There was this little tiny voice saying, do people want to hear that you reach 1 million people a month? You feel what I'm saying? So that little voice, I made that voice go down. But the point that I'm trying to make is even in the face of your growth, of your promotion, of your increase, you can have a little voice that tries to tell you that you don't deserve it. And it's my job to help you guys and help myself, right, to learn how to quiet those voices of insecurity. Okay? But I like to share my personal experiences with you guys because I want you to know you're not by yourself. If you are feeling insecure about something, you are not by yourself. I told you one of the popular posts in my community right now is about estrangement. Okay? Hey, thank you for getting the #1 gifter badge over on TT. It's about being estranged from your family. And when I tell you that, yes, thank you, Bella Marie, thank you so much. When I tell you some of the people, men and women, wrote in and said how they were treated by their families, how toxic it was, and said, hey, I'm not going back. The courage that it takes for somebody to share that type of personal information with people that they don't know, that shows me there is a need for connection, right? And so that was confirmation and affirmation for me, right? So I knew like, hey, you are worthy. You are valid of this community. You are worthy of your community because you are providing a safe place, okay? So I gave you that example because though this little voice might be trying to tell you you are not worthy, you will have confirmations all around you. And you have to perk up your ears and you got to perk up your eyes. Yes, Bella Marie says, right, that makes sense also. Ty says, know your worth regardless. Yes, the first thought, Poppy Pies, the first thought is the outside world and influences. Yes, the snap judgment does not, does not reflect your true thoughts. Absolutely, Bella Marie, thank you for the follow. Poppy Pie says, allow yourself a moment to hear your actual thoughts. Yes, and that's why, again, why do we talk about meditation? Why do we talk about sitting in quiet, right? Yes. Ty says, I know I'm not going back, family or not. And that's a very strong statement, and I love that. But we have people right now in our community who are, feeling the toxicity, are feeling the emotional abuse. And we have to be strong and encouraging and be a sounding board to them as well. Yes. Miss V says, my goal this month is to join a small business group. Absolutely. Yes, we got this. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. But there are so many, yes, Captain 1970 says, drama is toxic. It absolutely is. And yet, everybody has different personalities. Everybody has different experiences, right? And so we're trying to navigate, through this as best we can. Yes. Oh my gosh, okay, Poppy Pies. You guys, Poppy Pie says she reconnected after 3 years of no contact with her family of origin. How did that go? How did that go? This is it, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is the realness, right? Because I don't talk to my family of origin that much. I'm in and out. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, Bruna B, how you doing? Poppy Pie says, the best advice I can give is if you decide to reconnect, make sure you hold on to your boundaries. Yes, Jurius, good morning. Good morning. Absolutely. And you guys know, you have heard me recommend the Boundaries book multiple times. I swear by that book, okay? It's called Boundaries by Dr. McLeod, okay? Boundaries are so important. Y'all have heard me talk about that so many times. Yes. Yes, we're going to keep on. We're going to keep on moving on today. We're going to keep on, you guys. We're almost done our 30 minutes here. And then we're going to start doing some different kettlebell exercises. Well, we've done some before. We're going to do some rows this morning with your weight. So, Ty, you are not going to have to go to our old video. All right, you guys, that's 30 minutes on the treadmill. I'm going to get some water. I put my thing all the way in my pocket. Normally I stick it right here. All right, you guys, we're going to get some water, okay? Because we're trying to get rid of the toxins in our system. So make sure we're going to hydrate real fast before we move on to our kettlebells, okay? It's just going to take us a second. We're going to do that, okay? So if you don't have your water, get your water real quick, okay? And I'm going to move this treadmill. And you guys get your water real quick, okay? Woo. We got this. We're going to do it. I'm going to get my cup. My cup is on top of my little water thing here. Get your water, you guys. Let's make sure we are hydrating, because hydrating is going to help us loosen up those muscles, okay? All right, I don't drink enough water. I struggle. I have a good day, you guys. Then I'll turn right back around and I'll have a not so great day. So make sure you're drinking your water. All right? All right, make sure you're drinking your water today, guys. All right. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we talked about today pushing through difficulty. We've gotten a little bit into imposter syndrome and also family estrangement. If you guys have anything going on with your family and estrangement and want to join that conversation, feel free, to also check out those videos, whether it's a TikTok, Instagram, wherever, Threads, because it's a lot of conversation. You may feel some people's stories might actually help you. Poppy Pies is saying that she has been, I guess, reconnected with her family for 6 months. And, she says, seeing that I was thriving without the toxic family dynamics actually helped them to change the dynamics. And that's an important point that people need to understand, and that is that sometimes if you leave, that's the lesson that people have to get. That's the lesson that people need, okay? All right, if you have a 10-pound weight, 5-pound, whatever you have, we're gonna do some rows right now. We're just gonna simply bend our knees a little bit, and we're gonna pull them up slowly. 1, we're gonna do 2, we're gonna do it 3, 4, we got this. 5, 6, make sure you get your water in today. 7, we're going to do it. 8, 9, 10, okay? All right, we're going to do it. That's right. And the thing of it is that with our families and so forth, you don't love them any less, but at the same time, you are trying to live a life where you're trying to bring your stress down. Deborah Lynn, so welcome in, and thank you for the follow. You are trying to live a life where you're experiencing less stress. And people, we learn so often that stress kills, and stress is so bad for you. And so, I'm somebody, if people are stressful and negative and all that type of stuff, I'm not going to have anything to do with them. Because you know what, to come on every day to try to be as positive and, hey, let's come up with something good to talk about and this and that takes a lot of positive energy. So if I'm around a bunch of people who are draining my energy, how can I do that? So now you're getting in the way of me and my community is important. Okay? If I have to think creatively to write a script, a script for a video, and I've allowed people to call me and bombard me, and I'm just taking in their negative energy, how am I going to be effective for what I'm doing? That's the question that we have to start asking ourselves, right? That's the question that we have to start asking ourselves. Why are we allowing people to get in the way of our growth? To get in the way? Absolutely. Yes, and Captain Key, 1970, says negative people can suck you dry. That's negative people can suck you dry. Absolutely. Okay, guys, let's do 10 more. 1, we just bent a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're breathing. 9, 10. Let's get us some water. Absolutely. And a lot of times my son goes through different issues. He's in college, and this semester is his next to last at college, and he's having such a hard time. And I try to encourage him, but like a lot of times, I hear the focus on the problem, and I was like, if you could just shift your energy a little bit to the solution, you might feel a little bit lighter. Right? You might feel a little bit lighter, okay? And so I just want to say to everybody, I want to say to everybody, sorry about that, you guys, I'm about to knock over my TT thing. Sorry, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. I knocked over the camera. I don't know where my camera, oh, it's tipped too far. I was trying to do something. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. All right, I was just trying to get you guys a better thing, but I guess that makes it too much. Okay, wait a minute. All right, is that better? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. I'm about to knock over my camera. Well, ain't no thing I did knock over, but I caught it. But I was just saying that in working with my son, I try to encourage him to focus on the solutions and not to focus on the problem so much. We assess the problem, we get that part done, but let's try to be solution oriented. All right, you guys, I hope you guys have on your weighted gloves. I don't know where mine are right now. I think they're out in the car because I've been going to the gym. So let's go ahead and go and do 10 more. All right, 1. Thank you. AI said, you guys, family estrangement and kettlebell rows. Join the chat. 2, 3, that's funny. 4, 5, 6, but 7, but I do like that. 8, 9, 10. All right, okay, you guys, we did that. I hope Ty is doing good. Now we are going to go around the waist with these. Okay, guys, I know I have a 15, I'm using the 10 because I have been lifting heavier weights, okay? So if you are using a heavier weight, you're using a 15 or you're using a 20, that's fine, okay? Don't judge me, okay? I'm using a lighter because I've been using 25 and 40 pounds at the gym. And so like I be sore up here a lot more than I was, okay? Yes, yes. Yes, Captain Kev is saying rather be alone than in bad company. And unfortunately, a lot of us are finding that out. I know I love my company. I love being around people, but I don't like the drama and I don't like passive aggressive behavior. Like if you have a problem, just tell me what it is so we can work through it. And my husband and I we had a great relationship because we got to that point where when we had a problem, we would just talk about it and get it out. But a lot of people, oh my gosh, they don't have that. So let's go around. We're going to go around the waist. Hey, Big Donut. Don't do what I just did, which is drop the kettlebell. Don't do that. Hey, Celeb Snaps. Don't do that, right? We're going to go here. 1, 2. Yes, we're just going around. 3, 4. Yes. 5. Yes. 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 This is my weight trainer. 9, 10. I don't know. I've been counting. 11, 12. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now you guys, we want to do 10 more of those. Again, if you're just coming in, if you're just coming in, I had on my 15-pound weighted vest while I was on the treadmill today, and now I have on, and I've had this on the whole time. This raises up your body temperature, increases your ability to sweat. Sweat is helping you get rid of your fat and your toxins, okay? So I know I've had this thing for years. I don't particularly like it because it just makes me feel, you know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel like it's just, you know, so restrained. But something Ty said in our chat yesterday motivated me to use it. And so I pulled it out today. So, you know, Ty, Miss V, y'all always, Quiet One, y'all always, you know, motivate me some kind of way. Celeb Snaps as well on TT side. Y'all always motivate me some kind of way to do something different. But I had a question. I want to create a product for reaching 1.2 million followers. And the people on Threads have been submitting and sharing some ideas. So if you guys have a product that I can create, or an idea, a calendar, a planner, or something for the community, please tell me what you think. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do 20 more on this one. And again, thank you for the likes, Celeb Snaps. Thank you for the likes, Big Donut. Big Donut, I saw you on YT and responded. Yes, all right, you guys, let's go ahead. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, you guys. 5, we got this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay, 19, 20. We're going to go through the legs today because we haven't done that. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, we're going to go through the legs as well. I'm actually in America, Tyson, so my community is right where I am. There's a whole African and Black American, debate going on and everything like that. Yeah, do you, Big Donut? You guys, see, this is a Big Donut. Thank you. So, guys, Celeb Snap said a workout guide for 1 million. I don't really consider myself a workout person, so I don't know. That's a good idea. Big Donut says he's been checking out the videos and he sees how I be breaking it down. That's right, you guys. The show is called The Yasmin Breakdown, and I be like, follow this page because I'm about to break something down, and I'll be breaking something down, you guys. I even was dancing in my Christmas pajamas yesterday. It was fun. All right, you guys. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this, right? So we're going to fill this up in here. We're going to pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 3, pull through 4, pull through 5, pull through 6, pull through 7, pull through 8, pull through 9, pull through 10. Okay? So that's right. so you're pulling through on your legs. If you've ever seen an athlete, a basketball player, sort of, do their dribbling and their ball handling or whatever, that's sort of like a motion that they're doing. But it's a great motion for us when we have a weight, because you're getting your leg movement, but you're also getting your arm movement in, okay? And so we are doing good today. You guys, feel free if you have any suggestions. Somebody had said, like some kind of calendar that they said. I'm telling you guys always to check in with yourself. Somebody said a journal. And like, you know how I say, like, it could be like your check-in journal because I'm always telling you to check in and stuff like that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do another 10. And thank you so much. I have been seeing you guys do the comments onto the videos, so I do appreciate that, and I thank you. Make sure you are hydrating. My daughter gets on me all the time. Financial business startup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I always talk about that stuff. I've always talked about that with my daughter. Yes. Wow. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for that. Thank you, Brian. Yes. We all saw and miss Brian now. He's gone. How to run your business and not be broke. That's what Celeb Snap says. All right, you guys, let's go. All right, that's 11. Over here, 12. Come on, y'all. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me pull it all the way through. All right. So that's 20. I'm going to make a note of these things that you guys said. I'm going to write it down. Financial business startup. I'm definitely a serial entrepreneur. Financial business startup. What did we say, Miss V? Run your business. Run business. Not broke. What did we say, Miss V, and Quiet One? What did we say? Did we say something about audio production? Did we say something about that? I'm so bad. Y'all, tell me if I said that. Hey, Ivan Thompson, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Hey, Ty. All right, and you guys, hello, Ty. And Ty, have a good time at your community board meeting today. And guys, today is election day for some people. For runoffs and different things. Today is election day, so let me just say, go and re-vote if you have to, or if it's your first vote day. Today is election day, so I always want to make sure to remind everybody of their civic duty. Okay, yes. Yes, 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 I love that. I love that, I love that. That's on my radar. That's on my radar, yes. Yes, to Celeb Snaps, thank you, gave us another idea. She's on the TT side. She said how to make it in a social media business, right? And that's like, how do you get to 1 million followers or whatever? How do you get to that many people, viewers following your, seeing your stuff? Yes. All right, so you guys have given me so much to do. You know what? And the key, the thing of it is that it's not your followers so much as it is the people who are willing to give their time and show up and watch your videos and come to your lives. That's really your goal, because you'll have people that hit the follow button and then they don't never come back, right? So what you want to do is making sure on the social media side, how can I be genuine to people and be myself, right? And then be able to help solve some kind of problem or connect with them. And I feel like there's hardly genuine connection anymore. So that's why I was like, if I create a community of people where we can pour into each other, I feel like that's a good community. Because come on now, y'all know it'd be hard to find good people to connect with. Russell Forbes, how you doing? What's going on with you? How you doing today? All right, y'all, let's do another 10 going through. Let's go another 10. Joy for Life 149. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I love that. Okay, something with financials and budgets. All right, let's go, y'all. We're going to do this again. That was 1, 2, pull it through. 3, pull it through. 4, pull it through. Come on, y'all. We got this. This is easy. 5. We got this. 6. 7. 8. 9. Come on, you guys. We got it. 10. All right. So, guys, one of the things that I would do when I was learning how to use kettlebells, I wanted to share this with you, is I don't have it in my showcase. Y'all just, get it how you get it. But this is something that I've used to really help me with ideas of what to do. So this is a kettlebell workout poster. And if you guys like this kind of thing, you can get these or what have you. And it'll just, it'll just help give you ideas, because honestly, it's hard sometimes to come up with like what you're supposed to do, you know? So just an idea, okay? Let's do some alternating curls. We're just gonna do some alternating curls now, okay? We're just trying to build our strength. Russell Forbes, I am doing really good. Yes, I'm doing good. Yes, yes. The quiet one says, we see you and can see your strengths. Thank you so much, quiet one. But quiet one, we didn't say anything about audio. I could have swore you said something about audio. Now don't make me be a crazy person out here. Now this is 10s. I probably need 5. 1, you're just bringing them up. 2, you're just bringing them up. 2, you're just bringing them up. 3, you're just bringing them up. 3, you're just bringing them up. 4, 5, we got this. 6, we got it. 7, this is just another way. 8, it's just another way. 8, 9, 10, okay? Y'all saw me struggling. I need to go get my 5s, but that feel like that would be too light, all right? So all you're doing is you're just bringing out, I wish I could pronounce your name that said I love you 64 space 8K. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. So you just, all we doing is pulling them up like this, okay? We're just doing some alternating curls, all right? We're just building these guns up. We're building these guns up, and we're trying to get through the holiday. We're trying to get through these holidays, and if we eat the candy cane, if we eat something, we want to be right back doing our exercise. So that's why we exercising right through it, right? So that we're not going to go into another pant size. We ain't going to pant size up, okay? Yes, I just got a reminder that today is election day, so I want to repeat that, all right? Yes, you got to launch. All right, okay, your audio channel, your audio. All right, 1, come on, you guys. That's 11. That was 11, 12. No, how are we doing these? 13, is this the right way to count? 13, no, this is the right way to count. 14, we're doing 15. Y'all, I'll be all crazy with my counting. 15, 16, bring them up. 16, come on, y'all. 17, 18, come on, y'all. 18, 19, 20. Let me do another one because I think I shorted myself. 21, 22. All right. So we are doing what we have to do here today. Yes, we're doing what we got to do. Yes, you guys, I'm right up here on my thing, so I can delete the trolls without a problem. Yes, you guys. Yes, we are going ahead and we are doing what we got to do today. We're going to get 10 more of those going in. We're going to do some punches, and that should be that should get us a good workout today. Okay? Woo! I have enjoyed working out with you guys today. I enjoy working out with you guys. We always talk about really good things. All right. Okay, so how to launch a channel. That's good. I think, though, the biggest lesson about how to launch a channel, quiet one, is just to do it. Because I make so many mistakes every single day. But I'm just like, hey, I'm doing the best I can. Okay? 20. Come on, you guys. That's not 21. How are we doing? We're doing alternating. Y'all, forgive me. 20, 21. Didn't I just say I make mistakes? 21, 22. This is what I'm saying. 22. But people, 23. The trolls will judge you, but your real community won't. 24, 25, 26, because they know 27, that you're trying. 28, They got me. Hold on, you guys. TT has me having to do my little puzzle. Hold on just 1 second. All right. Okay. 29, 29, 30, 30. All right. Okay, guys. But what I was saying was that make sure you get your water in, you guys. Make sure you get your water in. If you are not already subscribed to my channel or follow my channel, please subscribe and or follow. A lot of my work is on mindset. I have a free mindset guide in the bio. Please get your free mindset guide. It gives five mindset shifts that I've observed through studying celebrities and things like that. You guys know I've been a hip hop journalist, so I've interviewed a lot of celebrities. Thank you, Jesus, my Savior, for the follow. Thank you for liking the live. Goodbye, Russell. See you later. See you next time. Thank you for the compliment. Yes. Focus on my channel. Okay. So now you focus. Okay, I'm going to get my weights real fast, you guys, for our punches. I'm going to get my weights. I'm going to get my light ones, Miss V. I'm going to get my light ones. And we're going to do the punches. And we're going to have a solid workout. Ty, how are you coming along? Ty, how are you coming along today? How are you coming along, Ty? All right, you guys. So y'all know how we do on our punches, all right? Punch, punch, 1. Punch, punch, 2. Punch, punch, 3. Come on, y'all. Punch, punch, 4. Punch, punch, 5. We're real solid. Punch, punch, 6. Punch, punch, 7. Punch, punch, 8. Punch, punch, 9. Punch, punch, 10. Okay? All right? Yes. Oh, Ty left. Yes. Man, these folks. I was asking how Ty was doing, and Ty left. I just remembered that. Okay, you guys, let's keep going. Punch, punch, 11. Punch, punch, 12. Punch, punch, 13. Punch, punch, 14. Punch, punch, 15. Punch, punch, 16. Punch, punch, 17. Punch, punch, 18. Punch, punch, 19. Punch, punch, 20. All right? I've been remiss. I have 2,000 likes, okay? So let me get my little end zone dance in because that's my 1,000 end zone dance, and that's my 2,000 end zone dance. Celeb Snaps and Big Donut have been giving me a break on my end zone dancing, so I appreciate that. All right, you guys, yes, we are doing what we got to do. But like I said, you guys, make sure you are checking out the stuff. I am always teaching from my Total Reset bundle that deals with stress, checking in with yourself, and things like that, just to help us, because Lord knows we need some help. All right, let's go ahead and get another 10 on these so we can do 30 on the other side, and we'll be done. Kettlebell, join the workout, get into it. All right. So we're doing, we're doing 20. Punch, punch, 20. Punch, punch, 21. Punch, punch, 22. Punch, punch, 23. Punch, punch, 24. Punch, punch, 25. Punch, punch, 26. Punch, punch, 27. Punch, punch, 28. Punch, punch, 29. Punch, punch, 30. Yes, okay. All right. What do you mean by that? You help the Lord. What do you mean by that, Big Donut? All right, so we have 30. We have 30 in on this one side, you guys. Remember, we always want to, get rid of our stress, and those types of exercises can really help us do that, okay? That can really help, really help us do that, okay? So make sure you guys are taking care of your body, okay? Your body is your temple. You do not have to be perfect, right? I don't ever want you to feel you have to be perfect. You do something, whatever, but do what you can to take care of your body. It is the only one you have, okay? It is the only one that you have, okay? A lot of these people, they say one thing in the front and then they're going to do something in the dark. We want to be living out loud and doing what we have to do. And part of that is taking care of our bodies. Okay? All right. Thanks, Big Donut. All right, you guys, let's keep on going, right? We're going punch, punch, uppercut. 1, punch, punch, 2, punch, punch, 3, punch, punch, 4, punch, punch, 5, punch, punch, 6, punch, punch, 7, punch, punch, 8, punch, punch, 9, punch, punch, 10. Okay? We don't want to walk around life and we don't want to carry a lot of anger and frustration. Okay? We don't want to carry a lot of anger and frustration. Doing exercise like our little punch, punch, uppercut helps us to relieve stress, helps us to bring down anger. All right? So this is something, if you're somebody who's active and wants to do your activity, this is a way to bring down your stress, okay? And so we're gonna do 20 more of these, and then we're gonna wrap up for today, okay? But I appreciate you guys for being here and for showing up, okay? I love it, I love it, I love it, all right? All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna punch, punch, 11, all right? Punch, punch, 11, punch, punch, 12, punch, punch, 13, punch, punch, 14. Hey, Rome Star. Punch, punch, 15. Punch, punch, 16. Punch, punch, 17. Punch, punch, 18. Punch, punch, 19. Punch, punch, 20. All right? We doing what we got to do. We're at the end of our workout today. You guys, I cannot thank you enough. We are now 1.2 million monthly viewers across all platforms. I am Empowered with Yasmin on TT and Instagram. And I'm Yasmin Shiraz, my government, on YouTube. Okay, so if you have not subscribed for me, subscribe to me. Please make sure you're subscribing so you can get these mindset breakdowns. Hey, grand dog. My grand dog is here, you guys. Can you see him? See, he's happy to see me. You saw that, didn't you? You saw that, didn't you? All people like me, even little dogs, even little dogs. Hey, man, how are you doing? You look like you're cold. Have you gone outside? He thinks I'm going to give him a treat. I don't have any treats right now. All right, we're going to work out, and then I'm going to deal with you. All right, so, guys, let's go ahead, and we get our little 20 in real fast. Our 10 in. All right, punch, punch, 20. We're punching today, Milo. Punch, punch, 21. Punch, punch, 22. Punch, punch, 23. Punch, punch, 24. Punch, punch, 25. Punch, punch, 26. Punch, punch, 27. Punch, punch, 28, punch, wait a minute, yeah, punch, punch, 29, punch, punch, 30. I was supposed to be, sorry about that being too loud. I was being loud, but I was getting my counting off. So guys, you know, yes, that was my daughter that went through. That's right, that was her, because it's her little dog. So that's why I call him my grand dog. But everybody, yes, he is amazing. I guess he's camera shy because he's right here just outside. He's just outside of the camera. He is a Havapoo, and he is the Milo. He's my fun buddy. He's my fun buddy. So I get the, hey buddy, how you doing? Y'all can't see him. Come on over here. He's like, So yes, he's my fun buddy. I didn't have a lot of toys growing up. So he's like my, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, so you guys, I'm going to get some Milo playing time in. I'm going to get some Milo playing time in today and everybody. But like I said, you guys know we do a lot of talking about mindset, strengthening our mindset. And I've written a mindset guide that has 5 mindset shifts for my community. Go to the LINK in the BIO and get it. It is free, okay? Because I want you guys, we are working on our mindset. Your body can be strong, but without a strong mind, you got all sorts of issues. So I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe, is hump day. It's Wednesday. We made it. Please, if you haven't voted or you need to vote, thank you. I love books. I love books. So thank you for that. But if you have not voted or you need to re-vote or whatever that kind of stuff is, please go out and do your civic duty today. If you're in America, we were built on having a vote, so go ahead and take care of that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you again. 1.2 million. That's not a mistake. That's intention. All right, you guys. See you tomorrow.